Hello, this is Dr. P. Shobha Rani, Professor in the Department of CSE, RMD Engineering College. Today we will try to see object-oriented analysis and design. As we know that analysis and design is about the third part of the object-oriented software engineering. There are various 5 parts where we are going to view the object-oriented software engineering. The first part is nothing but the communication. Second one is nothing but the planning. Third one is nothing but, for example, designing part. And fourth one is nothing but the deployment. Fourth one is nothing but the coding part. Fifth one is nothing but the deployment. That means first we will try to communicate with the clients. We will find out the problem statement of the client, and then we'll plan how we have to solve that one. Then we will try to go for the design process. That means the third topic is nothing but your design process. The design process, that means you will analyze from the problem statement, and then you go and try to design that particular problem statement into a various types of the modules. That we will try to called as a design model. The software, while designing the module, we will try to create some quality guidelines that normally we will try to call it as called as software quality guidelines. As we know that there are here in the under the design part, we will have the various types of the designs. One is nothing but the interface design. Second one is an architectural design. The third one is nothing but data and class design. Before integration design, first we will try to have the component level design. Component level design. So this in each and every particular type of the design, what we are going to see, we will see. Okay, that is, this diagram shows that we have the scenario based elements are there, behavior elements are there, and the class based elements are there under the analysis model. As scenario based analysis, you will try to make use of the use case diagrams, activity diagrams, and then the swim lane diagrams are present. Under the behavior diagrams, for that scenario based elements, we will try to create a behavioral element, that is nothing but the state diagram, sequence diagrams. On the class based diagrams are nothing but you try to create a diagram based on the classes. You have the class diagrams, analysis packages, CRC models, collaboration diagrams will be there. So we will try to discuss about one after the various types of the levels of the designs. First we will try to discuss about the component unit design. Okay, see, these are all the various methods or various steps that are present under the design concepts. For example, abstraction, you know what is meant by abstraction. Abstraction will give only the description of that or declaration of the various member functions, or maybe the design part of that only will be given. The detailed explanation will not be given under the abstraction. Architecture is nothing but the original architecture or design of that particular program or that particular module. We will try to call it as an architecture. Pattern is nothing but we will try to apply various types of the patterns or various types of the designs for a one particular problem. Then we will decide which pattern to be selected. Separation of the concerns is nothing but the various types of the concerns will be there, whether to be done in the form of a two-dimensional or three-dimensional or four-dimensional. Then we will see the modularity, how these each and every concerns are working out. We will see. Like that, we will be information hiding. That means in abstract model we will have only the information, so much of only the declaration part will be there. The entire information will be hidden. On the sixth part, we will is nothing but the functional independence. Each function, how each functions are independent to each other, and how the few of the functions are dependent to each other, we will try to see. Then refinement is nothing but how you are going to refine each and every module, so on. So like that it continues. When it is required, I will try to explain the next of the topic called as a refactoring, object oriented design concepts, design classes, dependency inverse, and design for the test. First we will try to see the design model. Under the design model, we will see first analysis model as well as the design model consists of design model, data design elements, architectural design elements, and then the interface design elements. All the times we are going to discuss about only 4 type of the levels of the design modules. One is nothing but the component level design module. Second one is nothing but the data design elements. The third one is nothing but the architectural design elements. The fourth one is nothing but the deployment level design module. See, analysis model la வந்து you will have, yeah, as we have seen already under the analysis, we'll have the sequence diagrams, we'll have the class diagrams that are present, and then we have, for example, use case testers that are present and all. So that diagram will say that when the class diagrams, analysis packages, CRC models and the collaboration diagrams are all present under the analysis models. Analysis models will create the required activity diagrams, it will create the required weaker diagrams, and then the stronger diagrams, class diagrams and all. This will in turn will be connected, will be converted into a design models. While converting into the design models, we'll try to create the various types of the subsystems, collaboration diagrams, and then the design models. We will go for the architectural state. What are all the various types of the architectural styles? The first and foremost architectural style is a data centered architecture. Second one is a data flow architecture. Third one is nothing but the call and return architectures. The main, as we all know that we have the main program as well as the sub programs are there. We will try to create an architecture for the sub program as well as for the main program. Okay, each and every sub program is solved in the sense the main program will be solved. That means a main program will have the collection of various types of the sub programs. Each sub program will have a design. Each design will be implemented in the form of a programs, and those will be tested. Remote procedural call architecture is there under the call and return. As this program, this will say that main program, sub program architecture, remote procedure call is nothing but the function with return type, the functions without return type, with the functions with parameters and with return type, that will come under this one. And then the object oriented architectures, the entire architecture will be based on the object oriented, that we'll try to call it as an object oriented. The fifth one is nothing but the layered architecture. The diagrams of all this, first see the data centered architecture is there. All the clients are connected to only one particular data, that will normally try to call it as called as a data centered architecture. Data flow architecture, it is not like that all the client software will be connected only with one data. The data will flow according to the architectures, and then the main program will have the various types of the architectures. Thank you. We will continue in the next class.